This is your math gal, Julie Harland. Please visit my website at yourmathgal.com, where all of my videos are organized by topic. This is our 7th example solving a basic equation containing fractions. All right, so we have 5, 6x equals negative 9. So 5, 6 is the coefficient of x. If we want to solve for x, we want to multiply by the reciprocal. So what would the reciprocal of 5, 6 be? 6/5. But we have to multiply it on both sides of the equation. So everything cancels over here on the left side. And we have x equals, all right, what do we have on the right side? 5 does not cancel into this, so I have a negative number times a positive number. So my answer is going to be negative. So I'm going to write that down first. And then I'm going to multiply the numerators together, 54. And the denominator is just 5. If you want, you could think of this as 9 over 1. That's up to you if you want to put the 1 there. See, there we go. Okay, and that's perfectly fine to leave your answer like this. You could rewrite it as a mixed number. You could write it in decimal form. But as long as it's reduced, it's okay to leave it as an improper fraction like this. Okay, second method, some people prefer to do this. It's called clearing the denominators. You see there's only one denominator, 6, so we just multiply both sides by that least common denominator, and that way we get an equation that doesn't have any fractions. So we start off with 5x equals negative 54, and now we divide both sides by 5 to solve for x. Alright, so we got negative 54/5 again. So looks like we got the right answer since we did it 2 different ways and we got the same answer. But of course we want to check it. Alright, so if x is, we're going to check to see if negative 54/5 is the correct solution. So we're going to plug in negative 54/5 for x. All right, let's see, what can we cancel? The 5's cancel completely, so I end up with negative 54/6. So the answer is going to be negative, right? And then 6 goes into 54 9 times, so you could write 54 divided by over 6 and then at the next step get negative 9. And on the right-hand side, we already have negative 9, so it checks. So that's our solution. X equals negative 54/5 is a correct solution. And you can write it like this. Now, just keep in mind, like I said, you could write this as a mixed number. You could write negative 10 4/5, right? Or you might write your answer as negative 10.8 if you had changed it to a decimal. So I'm not going over how to change it to a mixed number or a decimal. You could look at my videos on that. But all of these are exactly the same thing. As long as it's reduced, we're okay. We don't want to leave an answer as like, 6/9 or something like that, because that could be reduced. This is your math gal, Julie Harland. Please visit my website at yourmathgal.com, where all of my videos are organized by topic.